One of our students, he's got a score of 251. He mentioned this to me as well also, that the paper questions were pretty similar to our LOD1 Bible book. Hi everyone, welcome on board. This is Anisha here and I'm with you today giving you a first-hand update of the NMAT Day 1. So yes, NMAT 2022 has kickstarted today, that is 10th of October. A lot of students have given the exams and a summary of the same I can tell you in quick one line is, it is not changing the pattern. What you have heard from the previous years, what you have seen in your mock tests, it's on the same lines. So if I give you a fair summary of what all questions kind of came in the exam, well, firstly, the paper difficulty level was at par with LOD1 and a little bit of questions of LOD2 when it comes to data interpretation was there. But apart from that, LOD1 was good. In fact, one of our students, he's got a score of 251. He mentioned this to me as well also, that the paper questions were pretty similar to our LOD1 Bible book. So students who have not yet started solving that, please make sure CATKing Bible LOD1, NMAT Maximizer you're doing for sure, and you're taking the mock test, because giving yourself time management practice is extremely important. So ensure you're doing that, okay? Taking a little deep dive into each of the sections, what kind of questions these people have got. Well, if I look at the one which 251 score maximum, when it comes to quant section, majority of the questions were from arithmetic and PNC probability may say probability. So if you look at modules, module of arithmetic and probability, these two were dominated. There were around 7 to 8 questions of probability, 7 to 8 questions of interest and percentages in arithmetic space, a couple of questions of time, speed, distance, time and work. DI which was there was calculation intensive. That is how it has always been expected. So there were 2 sets of DI which calculation intensive, that means close answer options available. That was with respect to my quant section. Moving on to the logical reasoning section, there was one analytical puzzle, one set puzzle only, one set of input-output questions. Maximum questions of critical reasoning were on the side of the decision-making kind of, wherein it was evaluating the argument, not just strengthening the argument, but evaluating, taking a decision, inference, conclusion, these kind of all combination of questions. So if you look at your NMAT official guide and NMAT maximizer, refer to the questions of the decision-making type questions in your reasoning section. So that was the major chunk of it. The simple questions of basic logical reasoning were easy to score, not time consuming. The only time consuming part in this entire set was input output and a couple of the decision making questions. Okay, coming to our third section, which is verbal reasoning questions. Verbal section. Here in the verbal section there were 2 reading comprehension passages, both doable if you had a good practice. So if you're practicing for CAT, that level of RCs, then this RC was manageable and not a time crunch or a hassle. In fact, the student was able to finish it before 28 minutes time, because verbal has always been his strongest suit, right? So practice more and more RCs, your speed of reading, your speed of solving will also increase. So that is very essential for us, okay? In the other questions, there were fill in the blanks questions, there were grammar based questions, which is sentence, identify the sentence errors. So those are grammar based questions. Both of them were easy to do. The analogy based questions were a combination of moderate to tough. So essentially, if you look at the paper pattern, it has been same as what it was last year. Scoring also has been on the same lines. So if you ask me, based on the first day first cut analysis, look at the cutoffs of NMIMS to still be around 230 to 235. But let's not make a judgment, let's wait. I will keep doing weekly analysis with you guys with respect to how the paper has been evolving, so that we are able to prepare ourselves. And if there is something new, something out of the box that comes up in any of the questions, any of the day's papers, we will definitely look at that up, okay? So make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and do punch in your exam dates in the comment section and your mock scores. So if you need some last minute tips, help, advice, I can do that for you as well. All right, thank you so much. All the best for everyone else who's writing your NMAT in the upcoming days. Please make sure you're doing at least 3 things for sure. Practice your mocks, analyze your mocks, revise your mocks. I know it's revolving around the mocks, but that's the most important thing for everybody. Those who are still preparing only for CAT, not started your NMAT mocks, please start that tonight itself. All right, bye bye, take care.